All right, well, today happens to be my birthday. So I'm gonna do several puzzles, and I've had a suggestion from quite a few different people in the past, actually, that I should do the Wordle and then use the answer from that as my start for the Dordle, and then the answer from that as my start for the next puzzle, etc. So we're gonna try something like that. But I am gonna start with birth and older. Now I'm probably gonna end up cutting this part out and making it a short as well, but it'll be in this video too. So, birth and older, okay. So, that was helpful. All right, we could do maybe SH. We haven't done an, so there's no IE. We've gotta have an A or a U. I would normally do something like laugh to use an AU, but we don't have an A, and we know the H isn't at the end, so that's not good. We could do, interesting, because a lot of words that are SHA are gonna end with a silent E, but we don't have an E. We could do something like shank. Well, I'm not thinking of anything obvious that has an H, and A, and a U in it. All right, I'm just gonna go with shank. I guess if there's no A, then we'll know there's a U. The problem is if there is an A, we don't know if there is also a U, but... Ooh, okay, oh, wow, okay, so... Ooh, so it's gotta be a U, so... Chunk, maybe? I mean, it's gotta be a U here. There's no way there's a consonant in the middle. And what would come before the H? I think it's gotta be chunk. Let's go with chunk. Hey, it was chunk, all right, cool. All right, so that was the Wordle. So now I'm gonna switch over to the Dordle, and I'm gonna use chunk as my starting word. All right, so this is the Dordle, and we're gonna start with chunk. Okay, so that did us a lot of good. All right, so I guess we'll use 5 completely different letters. Let's see, no U, so A, O, E, I would all be good. I mean, we could do something like, I was gonna say a do, but that uses the U. Audio also uses the U. Let's do store, that's good. It's got Wheel of Fortune letters, or do we wanna do stare? Do we think A or O? I'm just gonna go with the O, we'll do the O. Okay. Well, we are just off to a rockin' start here, okay. Well, at least there was an O. So the other one's gotta be A and or I. Let's go with plaid, that seems good. We haven't done P, L, or D yet, gets the A and the I. I mean, at some point we have to get some letters, right? Okay, ooh, look at that, PLA, all right. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so PLA, what could it be? PLA, I mean Y, but then it's gonna have to be an S after that probably. We don't have an S, so. Okay, so we know there's not another vowel, right? Well, other than potentially a Y. But if it was Spanish Dordle, we could do playa, but it is not. So now we can repeat a PL or A, that's possible. Something like plank, we don't have an N or K. So using the letters we have left, what? We have a W? I don't think so. Black would be Q-U-E, you can't do that. Plaza. Plaza, use a Z with a repeated A. I really like plaza, I'm gonna guess that. It's plaza, okay. Now, we've got 3 guesses to get this other one. So all we've got is the O, L, and D. I mean, and there's no A, I, E, or U. So it's gotta be just O's unless there's a Y. I mean, Dolly would work. Do I wanna guess something with a double L though? I feel like that's got a good chance. I'm just gonna go for it. All right, well, it starts with O. Oddly, I bet it's oddly. I think it's gotta be oddly. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, it was oddly. All right, so oddly and plaza are our 2 words from the Dordle, so we are gonna go on to the Quordle now and use those 2 as our starting words in the Quordle. All right, so now we are on to the Quordle, and we are going to use oddly and plaza as our starting words. Okay. So there's no O, A, or Y in this word, so it's gotta have I, U, or E. So I feel like we don't have much yet. The word with the most information is this one over here, but Yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna try something that's got just 5 different letters, especially using probably an I and an E, maybe a U, but definitely an I and an E. S, R, T, N are all good. Tries? Tries would be good. I like that. Let's go with that. Okay, so, you know, as usual, I'm thinking silent E at the end here. So maybe something IA, something like that. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I mean, something like irate, but we don't have R or T. Email. Oh no, there's no L. Yeah, I'm not sure. And AE doesn't feel right. So I feel like it's got to be something like this, like irate, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's look at the other ones. So we still don't have much on any of these. This, I mean, it makes me think DR potentially. It's got to have a U then. There's no other vowels, so it has to be U. Drunk? I mean, that would work. We haven't done N or K yet, or U. But, do I want to guess drunk, or do I want to guess something else using some other letters? I think what I'm gonna guess is chunk, because we haven't done CHUN or K yet. And I think this one might be drunk, but if we get the UNK, then we'll know it's drunk. And this lets us check some other letters in the meantime. In case it's not drunk, we're not wasting a guess putting the D and the R in there. So I'm gonna do chunk. Okay, so it is drunk. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that one in. Okay. Now, did we get any other information? Well, we got the N. That's gonna help. So, I something ANE maybe? Nope. So, if it's not ANE, I mean, it can't be EI. There's gotta be an I or an E at the end. Could it be ANI? E something ANI? Or something EANI? I mean, Diane would be a name, and we don't have a D, and it's a name. But, I don't know. I'm not seeing that one yet. So let's go up here. Okay, the PH makes me think maybe like a PHY. Maybe not. Maybe PH here. AY. Now the tricky thing is, it feels like it's gonna have to have 2 A's, because the A can't be third, and if you put the A anywhere early on, you've got to have, I mean, yeah, I guess you could have 2 consonants in here. Happy. I think happy is really good. But do I feel confident enough to guess that is the question. All right, I'm thinking happy. No idea on this one. What about down here? The K. The K should be helpful because Ks are less common typically, or at least I feel like they are. Raker? That would work. It would repeat the R. Could also be baker, or maker, or faker, or waker. Oh no. Baker, raker, maker, faker, waker. So B, W, M, and F are all letters we haven't used yet that I think could be here. Now, the good thing is if we guess a word that has several of those letters, it might get us some more letters for this one. All right, well, I can't think of anything that uses all 4 of those letters, but I think imbow might be good. It does check M, B, and W, so it would check waker, baker, and maker. It also checks another spot for the E over here. But I don't know that I can come up with something that uses all 4 letters. I think that's as good as I can do, so I'm gonna go with that. It's maker. Awesome. Okay. I think it's gotta be maker. And this is even more probably happy because we've eliminated even more letters. This does not have an E at the... Okay, so it's either E second, which would have to have an I at the end, or the E is at the end, which would have to have an I either there, or there. Is there a word that I should know that I'm just not seeing? Oh, inane. The repeated letters. The repeated letters. It's inane. The repeated N. I think it's inane. Okay, it was inane. Whew. All right. I think I'm gonna do happy. I feel more confident in that one. I feel like there's a lot of yellow here. I mean, there's a lot of yellow up here too, but I feel like there's potentially another anagram of maker that I'm not thinking of, but I don't know what it would be. All right, happy. Got it, okay. And the A is there, so I think it's maker. Let's go with maker. All right, it was maker. Ooh, there's achievements now. I haven't seen that before. More the merrier. Huh, cool. All right, so that was the Quordle. Now I am gonna move on to the Duotrigordle, which has 32 words. And we're gonna use these 4 words, drunk, happy, inane, and maker, as our starting words, which isn't very good. So I suspect, we'll see. We may only do a couple of them. All right, so we are moving on to the Duotrigordle. Now, if you may recall, this is 32 words. We get 37 guesses. So if we use all 4 of our starting words from the Quordle, then we only have 33 guesses to get 32 words. So now what I'm wondering is, you know, happy, inane, and maker all use A's. There's the double P in happy. Maker and drunk both use K and R. Drunk and inane all use N's. So I'm a little concerned that if I use all 4 of them, I might not be able to get it, but I guess let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. If I don't get all 32, I don't get all 32. All right, so drunk, happy, inane, and maker. What the heck? Let's do it. Drunk, happy. Ooh, wow, look at this over here. We got 3 great greens already. Happy, inane, and maker. Okay, so I am gonna do some scrolling this time, because I wanna make sure we get these. This is interesting, okay. R-U-N, all right. So that's the first set of 8. Here is the next set of 8. I'm not seeing anything obvious. This looks like it has a lot, but actually it's just the A and the E, and yeah. Okay, let's come down to the next set. Spine would be good there. I feel like it's either spine, it could have a P at the beginning, P-I something N-E, or P something I-N-E. No, I don't like that, so if it's not P at the beginning, then it has to be P second, which would have to be, yeah, I think it's spine. I'm gonna go with spine. Oh, it's not spine. Ah. It's P-I-N-E though. Opine. It's gonna be opine. Oh, wow, all right. Well, it's gonna be opine, but I'm not gonna guess that yet, because now we can't make any more wrong guesses. We've used 5 of our 37, and we need to get 32 boards still. I can't believe that. I thought for sure it was spine. All right, let's scroll through. Okay, we got D-R-A, and it has to be I and N. It's gotta be drain. It can't be drawny. It's drain. Okay, we got a board. Woo! All right, now you'll notice it disappeared here. When you complete a board, it hides it from the screen here, so that way we're not looking at ones we've already done. This is S something A-R-K. It can't be snark, because there's no N. It's probably, is it shark? No, there's no A. Spark, no, there's no P. Stark. Stark. Is there anything else it could be? It's gotta be a letter. I think that's gotta be Stark. All right, I'm gonna go with Stark. Okay, good, it was Stark. All right, this one down here is M-A, and there's gotta be N-I. So it could be mania, could also be manic. It could be, it's gotta be mania or manic, so I can't do that one yet. We need to guess a C somewhere. This is gonna be S-H-A, shave maybe? Or shale. Or, maybe something else too. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll back up. See if we've got anything else up here with these last couple. Okay, so this is ST, not A. It's steam. It's got to be steam because the E has to be third, and then it has to be AM, and it's not stemma, so it's got to be steam. Okay, we got that one. Good. Now they all shift over to the left when one disappears. So, in case that's confusing for anybody, that's what's going on. This is STAN. Oh, not stank. It's STAND. We've got the yellow D there. Okay. Oh, H and Y and nothing else. So it's got to be an O, but Holly. It could be Holly. We don't know that yet, though. So I'm not gonna guess that. It certainly could be, but I'm sure there's something else it could be too. All right, so this is S something something AR. Oh, and there's a U. Sugar. I think it's got to be sugar. Let's do sugar. Okay, it was sugar. This is TRUN, not K, because there's no K. Or it could be something RUNT, like brunt, or I think brunt is pretty good there. If it's TRUN, what would it be? It can't be a K. I think it's got to be something RUNT. And front is an O. JB, it's got to be brunt, I think. I'm gonna go with brunt. Good, okay. This is, it starts with P, A, something ER. It can't be paper, because it can't have a P in the third position. Could be parer, maybe? Is that a word? Yeah, I thought so. Paver, and there was another word we thought might have a V, so. Maybe something else too. Paler? Could be paler. Okay, this is the U and the A. There's got to be a P. Yeah, not much there. This is S. I mean, it's probably not SG, so it's got to be S something UNG, like slung. Could be slung, swung, slung or swung. Okay. BR something I something. I mean, an O would be, broil would be good. OIL. We haven't done the O or the L yet. I'm trying to find ones where we can use the O or the L with a little bit more confidence. Okay, what about this one over here? We've got a lot of letters over here. So it doesn't start with M or B. So it's something RUMB. It's got to be crumb. It's got to be crumb. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, it's crumb. So now we've got the C, so that'll help us with some of them that we thought might have a C. So let's find a word with a C. This one has a C. So D something U. It's probably not DCU. Oh, deuce. Deuce would be good. I think that's probably deuce. Oh, we've got a green C over here. Let's look at this one. CR, it's crypt. We've got the Y, PT, it's crypt, for sure, guaranteed. Okay, there we go. There's a Y in this one. Oh, we already know there's a Y in that one. Okay. Ooh, it's not Holly. It's not Holly. It's hobby. Hobby. It's gonna be hobby, isn't it? Okay, probably hobby. This is still probably paler. Still don't know here. Swung or slung still. Broil, I think. Okay, so let's go back to this one. I think it's gotta be, so it's D something U. What else is gonna go? I mean, you could do an O, but then you'd have to have, it has to be CE. Douse? Oh, that's a word apparently. I thought that was spelled with an S. Well, now I'm not sure, because now I was thinking deuce. All right, let's look at our second set of words here. B, it's gotta be B-E-G-U-N, begun. It has to be begun. There we go, okay. This is B-A, D-G-E, badge, okay. This is one we think is opine, that I tried to guess spine really early on, and now I'm afraid to guess, even though I'm pretty confident it's opine now, because I don't know what else it could be. This starts with B, ends with N, it has an I and an S. So, I mean, the S is not gonna be after the B, but it's also not gonna be before the N, so it's gotta be here. So it's either that, no, it's probably bison. Bison, we haven't done an O yet. All right, one of these words I'm just gonna have to guess with an O and hope it's right, and that'll help a lot. This is B-R-U-S something. It's not brush. Brusque? No, there's no K. Otherwise, it's gotta have something S. B-R-U-S. S? No? I feel like that's a word I should know. Oh, there's an H. Oh, there is an H up here, the yellow H. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was like, what in the world could this word even be? It's brush. Okay. A and N, there's a T, that's all we know. Probably maybe an O. D-E-R, so this is, there's an I, something I, D-E-R. It has to be like this. It could be writer, could repeat an R. Wider with a W. Okay. Come back to that one. This is S something E-E-P. Sleep. It's gotta be sleep. It can't be sheep, there's no H. Can't be steep, there's no T. It's gotta be, oh, sweep. Sweep or sleep. All right. Oh, okay, this is the one that I was hoping for, right here. This is where I thought we might have a C. There's no C, so this has gotta be mania, because it's M-A-N-I something. It's not manic, it's gotta be mania, I think. Let's go with mania. Okay, it was mania, good. This one here, it's gotta be S-I, and then sifty? S-I something Y, and it's got a T. Oh, 60. 60 is good with an X. Let's do that. Okay, it is 60. Good. This one is something E-A-R-Y. Weary. Is that how you spell leery? I think so. Yeah. Weary, leery. We've got several of them that are W or L. We can't use a guess to figure it out, unfortunately. We need one with a W or an L that we are confident in. What's this? This is S-A something something Y. I'm not sure what that is. Feels like I should be able to get that one. Okay, what else do we got? We got I-D-E-R, this is wider or rider. I'm pretty sure this is, okay, I'm gonna go with opine. I'm pretty sure it's right. That'll see if there's an O in any of these words. Okay, it was opine. We've got a bunch of O's now. This is B-I something something. I think it's gotta be bison, right? Oh, there's an S. Yeah, there's an S. It's bison. It's bison. Yep, for sure. Okay. This has an O in the second position. Vodka. It's gotta have an O there, it's gotta have a K. Vodka. Let's just check a V, and I think there was another word we thought there might be a V in, so let's do that. It was vodka, okay. Right here's a V. This is anvil. Anvil. Yes, anvil. Anvil? Anvil? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Too many words today. Let's just check the L for the other words then. Anvil. All right, good, perfect. So, A-T-O. Ooh. Atoll. Ooh, that's a tricky word. I think that's atoll, but I'm not gonna guess it yet. I'm gonna save that one because there could be something else there. This has an L, so is it Sally? I feel like that's just a name. Maybe that's a word too? I thought that was just a name. IDER. Okay, we still don't know about this one, but where's the ones that this is not Leary. Okay, this is not Leary, so it's something EARY. It can't have an L. Doesn't have a B. EARY. I'm just gonna check all the yellows and see if there's anything besides EARY. No, okay. So it's gotta be a letter that we haven't used yet, or a repeat letter, but reary, I don't think reary is a word. No. So it could be weary. Beery? Is that a word? I don't think so, yeah. And jeer is different, so that wouldn't work. Okay, good, it was weary. Now, where was the one that we thought could be wider or lighter? Or rider, I mean. Wider or rider? Did I miss it? Is it down here? Oh, right here. It's right here. Right here in front of me. So it's not wider. It's not wider. So it's something IDER. Just double check all my yellows quick here. Yep. Something IDER. So it's either fighter, kiter, ziter, gy. And we've used everything but Q, Z, F, and J. And it's not one of those, so it's got to be rider. Okay, it was rider. Good. So S H A shave. It is shave. That's the one where I thought there might be a V. Yep. So I was thinking earlier. So it is shave. Good. This is S something EEP. Right. So we said sleep or sheep. Oh, it has the L. Good. So it is sleep. Perfect. Now we've got S-A, that's L. I think it's gonna be Sally, but I'm just not confident on that one for some reason. This is something A L-O-N or L-A something. The L could be at the beginning. Oh, there's a T, it's Talon. Yeah, it's gotta be Talon. Okay. This is A-T, I think this is Atoll. But again, I'm not real confident on that one. So let's scroll up. We've got these 8 also to do. Okay, it is deuce. Good. We figured we got the E in the second position. So it's gotta be, oh, is it deuce though? Is there a C? Yeah, there's a C. Yep, so it's deuce. Okay. Good. This is, I mean, it's H-O something something Y, and there's gotta be a B in there. So I think it has to be hobby. Yep. Okay, this is something A-L-E-R. And we have a P, so it's paler. This is P-U-P-A-L, pupil, right? Is that P-U-P-A-L? Yeah, it has to be, yep. Got all the greens there. This is S something, U-N-G, because it's not gonna be a G after, okay, so we thought stung, swung. Is there a W? There is a W, okay, so it's swung. Because slung was another possibility, but we ruled that out with the W and the L. Okay, look, this one here, B-R, it does have an O, so it's broil. Okay, good. B-O-O-T-H, booth. This is S-A-L, something Y. It can't be salty. Oh, S-A-L-Y. I'm gonna look at the yellows just to make sure there's not another letter in there somewhere. Okay. So it's either that or it's a letter that we haven't used yet, and I don't think any of those are words, so it's gotta be Sally. Sally, okay. Now, oh, and now we've got all the greens here. It's Atoll. Okay, perfect, just like what I was thinking, and this is something U, something O-R, and U, O, and R, those are the only... Oh no. No. We're gonna have a 50-50 guess on our last one. Cause you know what it can be? All right, the other day we had this word, Führer. And I had several comments from people saying, I can't believe you didn't consider juror. And both are possible right now because we haven't guessed an F or a J. So it's a 50-50. It's our last guess, last word. Well, Führer was the word the other day, so I'm gonna go with juror just for variety, and I hope it's juror. Ha, it was juror. All right, cool. Very nice. All right, so that was the Duotrigordle. That will finish off my birthday string of puzzles that I'm gonna do in this video. Leave a comment down below if you have a guess as to how old I am today. And be sure to like and subscribe, help out the algorithm. Maybe consider clicking that join button or the join link in the description. And I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles now that I'm older and wiser, hopefully. Oh, we can do another P. We can do another P, apply. There we go, okay. Now this has to be a P. Totally pulled that out of nowhere, okay. Oh no, not necessarily, because we could repeat the E or the O. Ozone would be really good there, and that would be a really tricky one with the Z.